Dubai real estate, mastering offer stories. Now, what are these? We'll know about it in some time. So, let me start this with a story that will make your stomach turn. Picture this, it is a Tuesday morning in Dubai Marina. Sarah, a talented agent with 2 years under her belt, just spent 3 weeks nurturing a cash buyer from London. Perfect client, pre approved, motivated, ready to move fast. She finds the perfect two-bedroom apartment in Marina Walk, does her homework, and submits what she thinks is a competitive offer, 1.85 million dirhams for a unit that sold for similar prices just last month. 3 days later, rejected. Not just rejected, the seller went with another offer that was actually 50,000 dirhams lower than Sarah's. Can you believe that? How does that even happen? Well, here is the brutal truth, my friends. In Dubai's lightning fast real estate market, numbers alone don't win deals anymore. While Sarah sent a basic email saying, "We offer 1.85 million dirham cash deal 30 days closing," her competitor told a complete story. Think about it from the seller's perspective. You have got two pieces of paper on your desk. One has just the numbers, the other has a compelling narrative that shows exactly why this price makes sense based on recent sales, how the terms protect everyone involved, what happens if something goes wrong, and why this buyer is the right choice. Which one would you choose? That's clear, right? But here is where it gets trickier in Dubai. We are dealing with RERA regulations. We have DLD procedures. We have Trakesi permits for marketing materials, and missing any of these compliance elements, and your beautiful offer could turn into a legal nightmare. So, without a proper offer story that includes clear comparables, smart de risking terms, and transparent assumptions, sellers feel exposed, buyers feel uncertain, and deal drifts into competitor hands. Even worse, rushed offers can slip into non compliant territory or miss crucial Dubai specific requirements that could cost your client thousands. But what if I told you there is a systematic way to package your offers that practically guarantees attention? What if you could create 1 to 2 page offer stories in both English and Arabic or any other local language that are so clear, so compelling, and so professionally structured that sellers can't ignore them? And today we are going to learn exactly how to craft these game changing offer stories. We are talking about documents that reference solid comparable sales, propose intelligent de risking terms, and state all assumptions upfront. No promises we can't keep, no compliance violations, just crystal clear professionalism that wins deals. And by the end of this lesson, you will have a complete system for transforming ordinary offers into irresistible narratives that protects your clients, impresses the sellers, and keeps you RERA compliant every single time. Alright, so let's dive into the 6 step system that turns offer rejections into offer acceptances. I want you to imagine we are working together on a real deal right now. Okay, so I want you to imagine we are working on a real deal right now. Step 1, craft your magical, magnetic headline. So, every great story needs a headline that grabs attention immediately. And in our template, you will see 4 critical elements that must appear in your opening section. Property details. So, instead of saying nice apartment, be specific. Marina Walk Tower A, Unit 2403, 2 bedroom, 1200 square feet with marina views. Buyer profile, paint a picture. UK based cash buyer, 45 days flexible timeline, principal decision maker present for viewing, no chain complications. Now, here is where most agents mess up completely. DSPP analysis. This stands for demand, supply, price, and policy trends. But listen carefully. We never make definitive statements. In Dubai, you must use cautious language. Instead of prices are rising 10%, you say price indicators suggest upward momentum. Or recent data appears to show increased activity. Why? Because RERA can hold you accountable for market predictions. Always hedge with words like appears, indicates, suggests, or based on available data. So the offer headline, this is your money line. 1.8 million dirhams, 10% deposit via trustee, 30 days closing, mortgage contingency included. See how that immediately tells the seller everything they need to know: price, deposit, structure, timeline, and risk management. All in one sentence. Step 2. Present the comparables as professional ranges. Now, here is where Sarah from our opening story went wrong. She just threw out a number with zero context. Smart agents show their work. Look at your comparable sales data, and instead of saying unit 2205 sold for 1.82 million, so we are offering fair value, you present it professionally. Recent 2-bedroom marina facing units have closed between 1.78 millions to 1.89 millions based on portal methodology and available trustee data. Average days on market is 23 days. Viewing activity suggests strong buyer interest in this tier. Notice 3 things: range presentation, never single data points; source attribution, portal methodology, trustee data where available; and market context, days on market and viewing trends. So why do we use ranges? 2 reasons. First, it keeps you compliant. You're not guaranteeing future values. Second, it positions your offer strategically within that range rather than appearing arbitrary. So always keep developer and building management company names out of your comms section. Simply reference the data sources and not the brands. Step 3. Select de-risking terms that show expertise. This is where good agents separate from great ones. Great agents don't just propose terms. They propose terms that solve problems before they happen. Deposit and closing structure. 10% deposit held by licensed trustee escrow per DLD procedure, balance on title transfer completion. Now, why this matters? Shows you understand Dubai's legal requirements and protect both the parties. Mortgage contingency clause. Now, this is crucial in Dubai. If bank valuation varies from offer price by more than 5%, parties may renegotiate price, buyer tops up difference, or cancel by mutual agreement with deposit refund. Why include this? Because bank valuations in Dubai can vary significantly between institutions. Smart sellers appreciate agents who plan for this reality. Property inclusions. All fitted appliances remain. Furniture negotiable per attached inventory. Service charges prorated to transfer date. Tenancy status. Here is a Dubai specific element many agents miss. Property to be delivered vacant on transfer, or if tenanted, existing lease terms apply with proper RERA notice procedures. NOC timeline. NOC stands for no objection certificate. Essential for most Dubai transfers. NOC timeline estimated based on developer standard procedure. Exact timing confirmed with building management at contract execution. So notice how each term addresses a potential problem, and that is strategic thinking in action. Step 4. Address risks and assumptions transparently. Now, here is what separates professionals from amateurs. Professionals name the risk upfront. Sellers respect honesty, and RERA requires transparency. Bank valuation variance. Bank valuation may differ from offer price. Variance clause included above. STR considerations. STR means short-term rental, a hot topic in Dubai. If buyer intends short-term rental use, Permissions are building level decisions. Verifications required with HOA or building management. Service charge summary will be requested from building management. Utility clearances and outstanding dues handled at transfer per standard procedure. Then add the magic disclaimer that keeps you compliant. All terms subject to contract execution and due diligence completion. Market conditions and regulatory requirements may affect a final terms. This transparency actually increases seller confidence because it shows you are thinking ahead and not just winging it. Step 5. Polish with AI assistance. So here's a modern twist that saves time and improves quality. Take your buyer profile, your 3 to 5 best comparables, and your selected terms. Then use our AI prompt to generate a polished narrative. The AI will return a concise 5 to 7 line offer story with proper bullet formatting for terms and a professionally worded risk section, all using those crucial cautious verbs we discussed. Just paste it back into your template and review for accuracy. Never send without human verification. But this step ensures your language is polished and professional. Step 6. Deliver with impact. Your cover email should be brief and professional. Whether sending in English or Arabic or any other language, the structure remains the same. Please find attached our formal offer story for the property address. We have included comparable analysis, proposed terms and risk considerations for your review, available for immediate discussion at your convenience. Attached as PDF, never Word document, and here is a compliance tip. No personally identifiable information in file names. So instead of Ahmed Hussain Marina offer.pdf, use Marina Walk Unit 2403 offer 20250825.pdf. Okay, so now let me bring this full circle with a success story. Remember Sarah from our opening? 3 months after learning this system, she faced a similar situation. Same scenario, competitive bidding, multiple offers. Her client wasn't the highest bidder, but this time Sarah sent a complete offer story. She showed comps as ranges, included smart de-risking terms, addressed the valuation variance upfront, and presented everything in both English and Arabic with perfect RERA compliance. Result? Seller chose her offer even though it was 75,000 dirham lower than the competition. Why? Because the seller's advisor told them, this is the only agent who clearly understands Dubai's market and legal requirements. This deal will actually close. And here is your golden takeaway. Offers win when they tell complete stories. Comparable evidence presented as ranges, terms that reduce execution risk, assumptions stated in daylight, and everything wrapped in a brief, bilingual narrative that screams professionalism. So your homework starts right now. Open that offer story template and fill out one real buyer scenario you are currently working on. If you don't have an active buyer, create a practice scenario. This week, pull comparable ranges from your CMA, that's comparative market analysis, or our sample data and select 2 de-risking terms that fit your scenario. Before your next offer, use our AI Builder prompt to polish your English version and then adapt it to Arabic if needed. Every time, send using our professional cover email template and archive everything in your CRM. Remember, in Dubai's fast-moving market, preparation separates the pros from the pretenders.